So, for this problem naman, hindi ko muna sasabihin, okay? So, i-analyze muna natin yung problem, basahin muna natin yung problem, hindi ko muna sasabihin kung yung problem ba is equilibrium o resultant. Okay, so tingnan natin. Express each of the forces in Cartesian vector form and determine the magnitude and coordinate direction angles ay sinabi. Sinabi of the resultant force. Diyos ko, panira ng ano naman ito? Resultant force. So, ibig sabihin, hinahanap sa atin is of course the resultant force. Ng resultant ng ano? Resultant force or the combined effect of the force AC, which is 400 Newton, and the FAB, which is 250 Newton. So, medyo batak na tayo dito. Okay, and again guys, ganun uling way ang gawin natin. Okay, pause nyo yung video, and then i-guess nyo kung ano ba yung mga position coordinate natin. Okay, unahin natin sa C. Okay, ano ba yung mga point kasi natin? This is the C, the A, and of course the B. Okay, for A, then for AC, sorry. And by the way guys, ang origin natin is the intersection of the three axes. Hindi dito yan. Baka dyan kayo kumuha ng origin, mali ka boy. Okay? Ang origin natin is always the intersection of the three axes. Okay? Ibig sabihin dyan. Okay? Saan yung origin natin? Dito yan. Okay? Yun yung origin natin yun. Ibig sabihin, dyan ka magbibilang ng direction mo. Okay? Sige, unahin natin sa C. Pause nyo muna. And 1, 2, 3, ang coordinate natin for C is equal to, ano yung coordinate natin for C? Positive 2, negative 1, and then 0. Given that this is your positive Z, Y, and X. Okay? And then for the next one is A. Siguro pa ganun yung gawin natin. So for A naman, ano naman yung magiging position coordinate niya? Okay, siguro ang position coordinate niya is simply, okay, 0 minus 0.75 and then 3. Okay? And then for B, ito medyo challenging ito. Sir, paano po yan? Wala po tayong distance mula dito. Okay. Sorry. Wala po tayo, sir, distance mula doon. Paano natin makukuha yung X natin? And wala din po tayo, sir, distance neto. Paano naman po natin makukuha yung Y? Okay, so i-rewrite ko yung triangle, okay, based on that figure. Kung titingnan mo, pwede ko sabihin in top view, ganito yung makikita ko dyan. Okay? And then, eto ngayon, ba't hindi umi-straight? Yun. And then, eto ngayon guys, yung ating isolated na triangle na mapo-form. Which is, ang angle is to reference dito. Okay, so this is 40 degrees. And by the way guys, this is your x-axis. Tama? This is your x. Ayan, x. And this is your y naman. Okay. Huh? This is your y. Okay, this is your x. Okay. And then guys, kung ganun pala, ibig sabihin by Pythagorean theorem, I think pwede ko itong sabihin as x na lang din. And this is y. Okay? Tama? So, burahin na natin pa baka doble-doble yung nasa isip nyo. But again guys, ito yung x-axis natin. Sige, yung x-axis and then this is your y-axis. Okay, pagka nag-Pythagorean theorem tayo using that triangle, ibig sabihin, sine of 40 equal to the opposite side of the angle given. Ito yung angle mo. Ang opposite side niya is ayon. Okay? Ibig sabihin, since so ang gamit natin dito, so sine theta equals to opposite over the hypotenuse. Okay, sine 40 equal to opposite, which is y, over the hypotenuse, which is, by the way, ang hypotenuse natin is this one. Okay, the black part, which is 2 meters. So, lagyan na natin dito 2. Therefore, yung y mo is equal to sine 40 multiplied by 2. Okay, o ilan ngayon yung y mo? Yung y mo is simply equal to, limit na lang natin sa 3 decimal places. So, 2 sine or sine 40 multiplied by 2 is simply equal to 1.286. So, 1.286. Okay? And then for cosine 40, equal to the adjacent side. The adjacent side, since ito yung angle mo, ang adjacent sides niya is yung angle na nakakabit sa'yo aside from the hypotenuse. Okay? I mean, yung side na nakakabit sa'yo from that angle aside from the hypotenuse. So, ano yun? Ito yun, yung x ngayon yun. Okay, so x over 2. Simply, for kukunin natin x is simply equal to cosine of 40 multiplied by 2. Okay? Palitan ko lang. Ang makukuha natin is equal to 1.532. Meters yan. If this is meters, this is also meter. Tama? Meter ba yung given? Okay, meter. Ibig sabihin pala nun, kapag kukuha tayo ng coordinate angles, okay, etong part na to is simply, ano siya? Di ba ito din yung 1.532 natin? Tama? Yun yung x natin. And then, eto namang y natin na to is simply our 1.286. Tama ba? 1.286. O kung titingnan nyo yung figure, di ba ito yun? This is 1.532. And then this is 1.286. If that's the case, pwede na ba tayong kumuha ng coordinate direction? Of course, pwede na. If we're going to get the coordinate direction simply from x, positive 0.5, 1.532. Burahin ko lang saglit itong portion na to. Burahin ko lang saglit yung portion na yan. And 532. And then, for y naman is positive 1.286. And then for z value is nandun ka sa baba o nasa platform ka, therefore you'll get 0. Okay? So okay na ba? Meron na tayong coordinate angles. And then guys, mag-head to tail tayo ngayon. Given, ayan, binigay na pala na ayan ay direction ng ano natin. And again guys, para maitayo mo kasi yung log na yan, basically kailangan mo hilahin yung rope. Kung hilahin mo yung rope, and rope yan, ibig sabihin mo, dito sa point of concurrency, tension yung ma-experience ng bawat ropes mo. Tama? Hinila mo nga eh. So mag-head minus tail na tayo. Okay? For head minus tail, unahin siguro natin yung CA. Okay? And again guys, ang magiging head natin by principle of transmissibility, transfer mo dito yan, magiging head mo yung C. So, ibig sabihin, if you're going to get the C, basically 2, negative 1, and 0. And also, we have, for A naman, is 0, negative 0.75, and then 3. Okay, using head minus tail for CA, okay, gawin natin CA to, or AC, whatever, 2, and negative 1 minus 0.75, okay, negative 1 minus 0.75, equal to negative 1/4, or 0.25. Negative 0.25. And then 0 minus 3 is basically negative 3. Okay? That's for your CA. And again guys, uulitin ko lang, get the resultant opposition vector. Okay? Okay, sige. Since dalawa lang naman to, kunin na natin. So, ibig sabihin, ang DCA natin, okay, simply equal to square root ng 2 square plus negative 0.25 square plus 3 square. Okay? And then, ang DA natin, or DCA natin is simply equal to square root ng 2 square plus 0.25 square plus 3 square. If that's the case, we'll get 3.614. Okay, so 3.614. And then for the next one, ano isunod natin? That's the BA. Okay, so BA. Okay? Teka lang, burahin natin medyo mahaba yung, ito, the B, and then A. And again, head niya ngayon dyan is B. Okay? So, ang coordinate natin is basically negative 1.532. Ito. Okay? Positive 1.532. And then, 1.286. And of course, 0. Okay? OA naman pala yung naging paglayo. Okay? And then, for A naman is ganun pa rin, which is 0, negative 0.75, and of course, 3. Okay? And then, by head to tail, by doing the head to tail, simply yung BA mo is magiging 1.532. Okay, teka lang. Ito medyo 1.286 minus 0.75 equal to 2.036. Okay, 2.36 and then 0 minus 3 is negative 3. Okay, calculating the dBA equal square root of 1.532 square plus 2.036 square plus negative 3 square. So, ang dBA natin is simply equal to 1.532 square plus 2.036 square plus negative 3 square. Makukuha natin dyan is 3.936. Okay, this will be 3.936. Okay? And then, ayun na. Makukuha na natin. And then, for the next, ang target naman natin is for the summation of fx, fy, and fz. Tama? And by the way, guys, bago natin makuha yung resultant na yon is kailangan muna natin kunin yung vector summation ng each of the components ng each of the following forces. O, ibig sabihin, kapag nag-fx tayo, okay, by the way, this is not equilibrium, huwag kayo mag-0, is simply equal lang to FCA, okay? FCA, and then DCAX over DCA plus FBA, DBAX over the DBA, okay? And then for the Z and the Y is ganun lang din. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung Fx mo is simply equal, FCA? Ang force natin for AC or CA is 400 Newton. So, this is 400 multiplied by, yung DCAX? Ang DCAX natin is eto. So, 2 over 3.614. And then, plus, AB natin? Ang force AB natin is simply 250. So, 250 multiplied, by DBA natin? Ang DBA natin is 3.936. Okay? So, 3.936. Ang gagamitin mo dito na DBAX mo is simply positive 1.532. Okay? So, gagamitin mo dyan is 1.532. Okay, and then guys, for your fx, makukuha mo na ba? Okay, for your fx is simply equal to 400 multiplied by 2 over 3.614 plus 250 multiplied by 1.532 over 3.936. Makukuha na ba natin fx? Ang fx natin is 318.67. Okay, 318.67 Newton. Okay? So, this is our Fx muna. Okay? And then, guys, for our Fy, simply FCA DCAY over DCA. Okay? Sinusulat ko ulit. Plus FBA. FBA simply the DBA Y over DBA. Okay, for your Fy, simply equal to 400 multiplied, okay, multiplied by, ganito gawin natin, malito kayo. Kunin natin, burahin mo natin to, and then, burahin ko lang to, okay. And then gawin natin red para lang pag okay, and then this is 1.532. Okay, so this will be your 1.532. And then for for Y naman, simply ayun yung gagawin natin, and then for BA is ito. Okay, so mainam lang na maliwanag. So, and then the DCAY is simply negative 0.25. Negative 0.25 over the 3.614 plus the FBA in 250 multiplied by the DBAY, which is 2.036 over the DB which is 3.936. For your Fy, makukuha na ba natin yan? Makukuha na ba natin? 400 multiplied by negative 0.25 over 3.614 plus 250 multiplied by 2.036 over the 3.936. Simply, you'll get 101.65. Okay, so 101.65 Newton. Okay, so this will be your Fy. Now, next is down for the last one, which is the Fz. Okay, for the Fz is equal to FCA multiplied by DCAZ, okay, over the DCA plus FBA multiplied by DBAZ over the DBA. And from that, makukuha mo dyan is yung Fz mo is equal to 400 multiplied, plus teka lang, FBA mo is 250 multiplied, okay, multiplied, pag gagamitin natin is teka lang, bakit na-OC ako, hindi natin kinolor blue, okay, color blue natin para aesthetic, color blue, okay, color blue natin, which is this will be negative 0.25 and then is 2.036, tama. And then for i-green na naman natin to, this is okay, so negative 3 over negative 3 over 3.614 and negative 3 din yung nandito sa BA natin, which is equal naman to yun, 3 over 3.936. For your Fz, simply equal to F400 negative 3 over 3.614 is 250 negative 3 over 3.936. Makukuha natin is negative 522.59 Newton. And guys, ito na ngayon yung mga component natin. Okay? If we're going to rewrite, okay, sige nga. If we are going to rewrite the Cartesian vector form, basically, di ba, ang f natin is equal to fxi plus fyj plus fzk. Ibig sabihin, yung f natin is equal to positive 318.67i plus 101.65j minus 522.59 minus 522.59k. O, ibig sabihin, if we're going to calculate the magnitude, we just need to get the ganyan. Okay, so 318.67 square plus 101.65 square plus negative 522.59 square. Tataka siguro kayo bakit lagi ko kayo in-encourage na isama yung negative. Kasi nga yun nga, minsan kasi na-overlook ng iba guys na pag ginawa nilang positive sa loob na to, pag nilipat nila o isa-solve, gagamitin ulit nila sa pag-solve, naka-positive na. Whereas kailangan, naka-negative. So mamaya pakita natin. So for your resultant force, simply equal to the square root ng 318.67 square plus 101.65 square plus negative 522.59 square. Now we'll get, makukuha natin is ilan? 620.47 Newton. Okay? Newton. Okay. Now guys, ano ba yung isa pang hinahanap? Ang hinahanap pa sa atin is the coordinate direction angles. For coordinate direction angles, di ba basically this is your alpha, which is the cosine or the of it should be fx over f. So 318.67 over 620.47. Okay? And then for beta, equal to, it should be fy over f. So if we're going to get that, this will be fy or 101.65 over 620.47. And for the last one, we have alpha, beta, and then gamma equal to cosine of negative 522.59 over 620.47. Simply, makakuha mo for your alpha, beta, gamma, or for your alpha, beta, for your alpha, beta, and gamma, simply you'll get, okay, tingnan natin. Simply you'll get 318.67, okay, 620.47, okay, 318.67, 59.1 degrees. So 59.1 degrees. By the way, isasama mo yung negative dito because that will indicate your direction. And again guys, yung angle natin is a component na para sa na nag-identify guys ng direction natin. Okay? And then 101.65 naman, 80.57 degrees. And for the last one, we have, sama natin yan, negative 522.59 naman. Okay? So basically, this will be 147.38 degrees. So yun na for our last problem. Okay? So yun. Hindi pa pala siya last problem.